Redstar's rant on Wii U and 3DS eShop to shut down March 2023. Hello, this is Redstar SG Studio, and I'm going to do a little rant on what's been going on with the Wii U and 3DS eShop. So, in case you are not in the know yet, most likely if you're a big Nintendo fan, you already know about this already. But after March of 2023, the Wii U and 3DS eShop are no longer gonna be available for you guys. So what does that mean? It means you won't be able to purchase or download any single games from the eShop anymore. You could download the games you already own, but even that may be a matter of time till that will be unavailable too, who knows. For the foreseeable future, I guess. But you actually have less than a year in order to get these games, because they tell you that after May of this year, you won't be able to use credit cards in order to purchase any games in the eShop. In the Wii U and 3DS ones, that is. And then, in August is when it's the last time you could add funds from your Nintendo eShop cards to your Wii U and 3DS. So now, they're essentially gonna be destroying a part of history, because all of these games that you can't get anywhere else legally, which are the virtual console games, like there's so many Super Nintendo, Nintendo NES, N64, even Wii, many other consoles were actually the virtual consoles for you to download and own on your Wii U. And now this is gonna be gone unless you decide to buy it. So honestly, I'm very disappointed, but it's kind of expected as well, because we know that in history has pursued that they have done the same with the Wii, the regular Wii, the one that had a lot of virtual console games that did not all pass over to the Wii U and 3DS. Well, that's all taken down. A lot of the exclusive WiiWare games are no longer available unless you hack it. And the same happened with the DSiWare as well, which got taken down even sooner, like, I think it was 2017 or 2016, and the Wii was in 2019, and you know how that came. Nintendo does not care about preserving any of the old stuff, because it's at the point that they literally, like, they go after, like, people that's providing emulators to preserve history. Not all of them are trying to intentionally pirate games so I can take your money and make you lose sale. But Nintendo's not even offering a solution or an alternative to actually buy or play all these games. Sure, we got the Nintendo Switch Online with the NES, Super Nintendo 64, and Genesis games, but they're very limited in how many games you can play on it, and it's a subscription-based service, so you don't own any of the games. So, which essentially means that once you stop paying for the subscription, you're not going to have access to play any of these games anymore. But when you download it, any of the games from the eShop for like $5 a pop or $15 a pop, depending on the console it is, well, you are able to keep it. You're able to play it offline and everything. But for the Nintendo Switch Online, like if you have a secondary Switch, for example, and you want to use the Nintendo Switch Online, you're not going to be able to. Unless you are connected to the internet, of course, because they want to see if you can legally play these games. It's really ridiculous, I must say, honestly. So, to add insult to injuries, as expected, because, like, they probably already know what happened to the PS Vita and the PS3 PSN store that they were about to take down. The one for PS3, PS Vita, and PSP. They managed to take down the PSP, but there were so many fan outcry against them that they decided to change their minds after a while and keep it up once again. So, for the foreseeable future, you'll still be able to download all those games digitally on the PS Vita and PS3. Now, what really sucks as well, that with that announcement, a lot of the games that have only been on the Wii U, like for example, Xenoblade Chronicle X and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, have been skyrocketing in price as of late. Especially Xenoblade. I mean, Xenoblade used to be so cheap in store. I used to get it for like $20 easily, or $30. You could easily get them brand new for that price. But now, $80 to $120 in order to enjoy Xenoblade Chronicle X on the Wii U, because it's still not freaking out on the Switch yet. And it makes so much sense to have it on the Switch. Sure, there are some gamepad exclusive features that it has, that you could explore the map within the gamepad, and then on the TV you could actually play the game as it is at the same time. The Switch will not be able to replicate that, but they could still be able to port this game in a way that it wouldn't be a problem. It's not like Game & Wario, that the game was actually made exclusively for the Wii U, but you get the idea. This announcement, once the eShop's gone after August, that you won't be able to add funds, which is ridiculous. Why don't they let us add funds with the eShop card at least? If you're not gonna let us use credit cards in order to add funds, why not just at least let us use the Nintendo eShop card that were designed for it, so that we could continue buying games until March 2023? No, but apparently they won't let us add funds by August, which is pretty much a 7-month gap between August till March, which is the end of the eShop's existence. So Nintendo is definitely anti-consumer. Anybody that wants to preserve games, preserve its history, Nintendo don't give a crap about it, because they're just gonna go after it, make them pay a hefty fee, and even send them to jail. That is freaking ridiculous, Nintendo. You are really anti-consumer. You just want to focus on what's up now, and you do not want to give us an option for all these games that you're taking down, to give them a legal way for them to purchase your games and be able to play them for new generations to come. No, you can't even blame the people for wanting to pirate your games and play it, because you don't give us an option to buy it legally after the eShop has been taken down. And other companies were able to do it better than you. At least like in the new console, you are able to download old games in there. But with Nintendo, it's like, yeah, it was expected that they were going to take down the Wii U and 3DS eShops. But it was only a matter of time. And well, that day has come. And we got about a year to be able to use it. But we actually have less than a year to add new funds there, so I don't get it. It's just really ridiculous. Don't be surprised if there's other 3DS games and Wii U games that's gonna go up in price like crazy physically, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to obtain these games afterwards for new generations to come physically, because you won't be able to play it anywhere else. Nintendo, you disappoint me, honestly. You know, with your god-awful Nintendo Switch Online with all those lags of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate and all that stuff. You having outdated Windows 2000 servers or whatever. I don't know exactly what servers they use, but definitely not up to date for sure. Oh my god. So yeah, guys, be sure to buy certain games that you want before August, if possible, or maybe even before May, when you're not able to use credit cards anymore. Know that Nintendo is very, very anti-consumer, and I just don't get Nintendo, man. I just don't get its business practice. It's just typical Nintendo mindset right there, that, you had enough time to download all these games. Oh, if you didn't download it by now, then you really didn't want it. Oh, why should you care because you are already playing it on Nintendo Switch? Dude, all these games, like for example Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Advance 4, there's only one way legally you could be able to get all the e-reader games, which is that was the option. I thankfully have it on my Wii U, but for real, I just don't get it. If these people are going to take down the eShop, they should have another way for us to download old games, because it's not like, oh, the next generation, the parents of that kids are going to tell them about the old Game Boy Advance and 64 and Super Nintendo games that they used to enjoy, but now they don't have a way to download it legally. Yeah, you can't blame the people using pirated software in order to download for free all these games if you don't give them a darn option to be able to download it legally. I mean, you could make so much more money if you had the option for all these games to be purchased separately and not just a subscription service. But it's like the saying goes, you're gonna owe nothing, but you're gonna be happy. They're gonna continue locking you up in subscription-based services with a lot of stuff. And you're basically just going to have to pay every month or every year in order to enjoy certain games, which is a good deal in a way. But if you're someone that wants to own the game, this is why I'm a physical collector, because these games are going to be much harder to find and they're going to be much more expensive in the secondary market, because there's not going to be any options for you to buy it brand new, spanking new of any of these games in the future. So they don't want you to go back, they just want you to focus on the here and now. But still, you know, history is something that's very important, because preserving history is something that we can look back, we can learn from the mistakes we did in the past, and try to not doom to repeat it once again. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, how you feel about the Wii U and 3DS. This is a freaking rant, and yes, instead of a cosplay, I'm now in this form right now, just like I am in the Redstar's episodes that I'm making as well, the series I'm making of my Redstar form. Yeah, so I sometimes would go this if I'm just gonna be talking and ranting, but for collection I'm gonna be in my cosplay. So in case you wanna know that fact, let me know what you think about this whole situation about the Wii U and 3DS actually not gonna be alive. The eShop's not gonna be alive by next year. It's expected, but of course Nintendo's not gonna give us another option. We can play classic games on the Nintendo Switch Online, but it's so limited compared to so many games they had offered for the Wii U and 3DS. Sure, they don't have any GameCube games, they don't have any GameCube emulator, and that's going up in price even more than anything else. But yeah, if you're angry about this, feel free to let it out and let out anything off your chest in the comment section below. I would love to hear about it. I would love to talk to you about it. It'll be nice to debate on this whole thing as well. And if you agree with this video, give it a like. Subscribe to this channel if you're new to this whole channel, if you like this type of rant that I do. And let me know if my pitch is okay, because the last video was very, very high. So yeah, I'm trying to improve it so the pitch is not too high, so people can understand me talking in character as Shy Guy here. Me as the Shy Guy. Because yeah, I'm just here, I'm very shy, but when I'm in front of a camera, I just don't hold back. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you later on. Bye-bye, and support the Redstar. If you enjoyed this video, I have a feeling you will enjoy these videos too, that you may have missed. Join our Discord community where we host gaming events, upcoming contests, and many more.